The Curse of Agony, brought to you by Tales by Adoni. Introductions. In the quiet, sun-drenched village of Gadaka in Yobe, there lived a young girl whose name was Zara. Zara was unlike any other girl in the village. Her beauty was unmatched, her innocence cherished by everyone. Many suitors came from far and wide to win her heart, but she remained untouched, a prized flower of her land, waiting for love. In the same village, a young man named Tunde arrived, fresh out of university, to complete his National Youth Service Corps, NYSC. Tunde was a building architect from Lagos, full of life, ambitious and charming. The community welcomed him warmly, and soon enough, he found himself immersed in the simplicity and beauty of village life. It was among the people one so captivated him, the graceful Zara. Chapter 1. The Blossoming Love. Tunde first saw Zara at a local market, her laughter filling the air as she traded with the village women. Her innocence was magnetic, and soon enough, Tunde found himself drawn to her in ways he had never felt before. She's different. There's something about her. Days turned into weeks, and as Tunde worked on his community service project in Gadaka, he and Zara grew closer. Zara, who had never known love outside of her village, fell deeply for the young man from the city. Tunde promised her the world. His affection was intoxicating. For Zara, it was as if she has found her prince. Zara, I love you. When I'm done with my youth service, I will come back for you. We'll build a life together, I promise. Zara was swept up in the intensity of their love, gave herself to him, body and soul, believing in the promises he made. Months passed, and soon Tunde's service year ended. He returned to the city, leaving Zara behind with the whispers of their future together. But as the days turned into months, Tunde's letters stopped coming, and Zara's heart began to break. Chapter 2. It wasn't long before Zara realized she was pregnant. Alone and abandoned, she tried to conceal her condition. But the truth always finds a way. When the village elders learned of her pregnancy, Zara became an outcast. The once beloved beauty was now the subject of scorn, the shame of the village. How could you, Zara? You have brought dishonor and disgrace upon your family. No one wanted to help her. The community that once cherished her has turned their backs on her, rejecting her and her unborn child. Zara, full of sorrows and betrayal, cursed Tunde's name. Tunde, you have destroyed me. May you never know peace. May the child you denied, haunt you in every way, until the day you seek redemption. Chapter 3. The Architect's Life. Back in the bustling city of Lagos, Tunde's life flourished. He became a successful architect, marrying the love of his life, Ifeoma, a beautiful and accomplished woman. Together, they built a grand life full of luxury. But one thing eluded them: children. For years, Tunde and Ifeoma tried to conceive, but their efforts bore no fruits. They visited doctors, spent fortunes on treatment, and prayed endlessly, but all was in vain. The years went by, and the weight of childlessness strained their once perfect marriage. What they didn't know was that Tunde's curse was taking root, just as Zara had foretold. Chapter 4. The Arrival of the Maid. 21 years had passed since that fateful year in Gandaka. Zara had raised her daughter Fatima all by herself, enduring the whispers of shame and the hard life that came with being a single mother. Despite it all, Fatima grew into a bright and diligent young woman, always kind, always hardworking. It was fate that brought Fatima to Lagos. She had come to work as a maid in a grand house owned by a wealthy couple, Tunde and Ifeoma. Unknown to all, the house belonged to her estranged father. Fatima, with her quiet grace and impeccable work ethic, quickly endeared herself to both Tunde and Ifeoma. She was respectful, she was diligent, and soon became like a daughter to the couple. They have come to love her so deeply. They marveled at her intelligence and generosity. And after years of working in their home, they made a life-changing decision. We have decided to send you to the university, Fatima. You have become like a daughter to us. It's time you pursue your dreams. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, madam. I'm so grateful. I have to call my mom. Chapter 5. The Reveal. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Fatima wrote a letter to her mom in the village, telling her about the wonderful news. Zara, now an older woman, was stunned. The kindness of a stranger has given her daughter a future she had never imagined. Zara decided to travel to Lagos to thank the couple in person. When she arrived at the grand house, Zara was greeted warmly by Ifeoma. But when Tunde came into the room, time seemed to stop. You! Tunde froze, his face pale as he recognized the woman from his past. It was Zara, the village girl he had abandoned 2 decades ago. Zara! You destroyed my life, Tunde. This girl you have been taking care of, she's your daughter. Fatima, who stood silently, trying to piece the pieces of the scene together, was shattered by the revelation. Mother, no! Zara, angrily, pulling her daughter away. You will not take charity from these people. You will not accept anything from them. He abandoned us. Let's leave this place. Chapter 6. The days that followed were filled with tension and regrets. Tunde and Ifeoma, devastated by the truth, went to Zara, begging for her forgiveness. They had been unknowingly raising Tunde's daughter, and the irony of it all cut deep into their hearts. Tunde on his knees. Zara, I was wrong. I lived with the weight of my sins all these years. Please, lift the curse you placed on me, I beg you. Zara, her heart still heavy with the pain of abandonment, saw the sincerity in his plea. She had lived a life of struggle, but Fatima's future was bright, and perhaps it was time to let go of the past. The curse is lifted. Just go in peace. Go. Chapter 7. New Beginnings. A year later, Ifeoma gave birth to a healthy baby boy after years of barrenness. The couple, eternally grateful for Zara's forgiveness, built her a beautiful house in the village of Gandaka and made sure that Fatima received the best education. Zara, once the abandoned village girl, now lived in peace, knowing that the curse had been lifted and that her daughter had a future brighter than anything she could ever imagine. Thank you. The end. The Curse of Agony was brought to you by Tales by Aduni. Please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.